Alright guys, in this video what I want to do is talk about going through the process of making decisions in your group work. I want to emphasize this is the decisions for the group work for the practice rounds and for the competitive rounds, not for the rehearsal rounds. To see how to do the rehearsal rounds, go to the rehearsal round integrity video for more information on that. Alright, to get started, before I get into making decisions, I just want to emphasize where to get help. I've got integrity videos, the guide, a lot of things in there getting started with the assignments, but there's also this help and support. Under help and support you can get the guide, you can get some tutorials and demos which has got some videos, and then frequently asked questions. Frequently asked questions is really good because these are questions that over the course of the years or semesters I've been teaching, I get most of these at some point. And so they're broken up between general, R&D, marketing, and so forth. So you can see the different things here and read through some typical questions that are being asked about CAPSIM and how it works. Alright, to make a decision, you just click on the Decisions tab. And then I recommend whether we're in classroom or online, either way, whatever class you're listening to this video, I would do it through the web spreadsheet, not the Excel version. The Excel version downloads an Excel spreadsheet to your desktop, and the trouble with that is only you can see that and those decisions that you make and things. So I would go with the web version. So click the launch the web spreadsheet, and you should see this page here. It should tell you make sure that you're on the right team, the right round, and so forth, but that's usually not a problem. Now before we get into decisions, there's some more help here that you can get. You can click on the coach, and it's going to open up a coach that on the page that you're on, and I'm going to show how this changes as we go into different things. Alright, and then you also can go under help. You can get the online guide, online help, which is the frequently asked questions from that I showed you under help and support. You can get the manager's guide, which is the online team member guide. You can get a support page, which is going to bring you to connect with help, the CAPSIM help and their support in case there's some technical things or you got some questions on what's going on technical wise. And it takes a little bit of time to open, so I'm going to skip that. But you can get some online help there. Official decision view. Once you put in your official decisions, you can get that here, but I'll also show you where you can get it under decision summary also later on. You can get an audit trail. And what the audit trail is going to tell you is who was on there, when they uploaded decisions, what round they did it for, the date they did it on. Okay? And so you'll have a list of students and when things were uploaded. Then you also got the official balance card. There's not one at the time of making this video because we've got to play a practice round or a competitive round before we get that. But this is how your team's going to be measured. So you need to make sure that you know how this balance scorecard works. And once we run a practice round or a real round, I'll have a balance scorecard video out there, integrity video out there. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do is I'm going to go down through all these tabs up top, and I'm going to start with decisions. And what you've got to do is you've got to make decisions in each of the four major areas. Alright? And so I'm not going to go down through what decisions to make and why. I don't have separate videos on each one of those. But you will make your team decision based off the strategy that you're trying to accomplish. So you go down through here and make your marketing decisions, and I'm just going to change one just to be changing it. The size we want to get smaller, so I'm going to say that we're going to go down to 13. And then you got to make sure that you hit recalculate. Recalculate, we'll put it in a new spot. And so we've made a decision. Alright, in marketing. In R&D, sorry. And then we go to marketing and make our decisions here. And again, I'm not going to make a whole bunch of decisions because I'm going to go through those in separate videos. And we would do that for production and human resources. And then we would do that for finance. And then we would go back through that process until we got our decisions the way that we want them. Now, once we have our decisions made, what you need to do is go in here under Decision Summary, or you can go under Help, to the official decisions view, and this will always go under decision summary because it's right here with decisions, and it's going to bring you on what decisions are made. And so you can double check what you are doing. You can print this page. That would help you when you start making your final presentation, whatever you get. It just gets all 4 decisions all on one page, and you can kind of double check everything. Alright. Now once we have all our decisions made, then you want to look at the pro formas. And you're going to have a pro forma balance scorecard, balance sheet, income, cash flow, and ratios. Alright. These are going to be very important to look at, especially the balance scorecard, because this is what you guys are going to be measured on. Now, one thing to keep in mind, this is just a pro forma balance scorecard. This is not what your numbers will actually be. This is what your numbers would be if everything that you forecasted would come true. So if you forecast that you're going to sell 2,000 units, which was actually 2 million, and you only sell 1,000 or 1 million units, then your balance scorecard pro forma is not going to match the actual at all because you missed your forecast really bad. So the pro forma statements, financial statements, and balance scorecard is only as good as your forecast and your inputs are good. Alright. Now once we make our decisions, we're happy with where our pro forma is at, we think our decisions are realistic and serves our strategy, then what you want to do is go in here to File. You can either save this as a draft. And if you save it as a draft, then nobody else on your team can see it unless they're watching it over your shoulder. We want to update official decisions. Alright. What I would do is not worry about checking all this stuff under select by product or department. What you want to make sure is that you've selected all team decisions, and you check this once you're ready your decisions are ready to be processed. Remember, we process all at the same time, so it doesn't mean that you'll be processed when you click this, but it will mark ready on my screen. Right? Whether you mark this check mark or not, your decisions will be used if you do updates. So if you forget to check this and you update the official decisions, it will be used when I click process, when I manually do that. All this does is this kind of gives me double assurance that you are ready. Now this is like a save button on your Word document. You can upload and you can update your official decisions as many times as you want. But it works like the save. You can do it as many times as you want, but once you upload an official decision, it writes over the last official decision that you've done. So if you guys as a team make your official decisions, the next day or a few hours later you're reviewing them and realize that you want to make some changes, you can make those changes and do upload official decisions again. Alright. Again, I would get in the habit of checking this box. All decisions are ready, but it's not required. As it says, it's optional. Alright. The last time that the official decisions were updated will be the decisions that are used when I do process. And then you would just save this. Alright, I'm not going to do that because I'm working in a team's screen right now in their team. So now we've updated it. Now for everybody else, only one team member has to do this. If there's 4 of you on a team, only one has to do this. All 4 of you, if you do it, then whoever does it last is going to be the ones that's updated. Alright. Now as a team member, let's say that you got Fred and George, and Fred updates it, but George won't sit at his computer in Huntsville. What he has to do is just do the update to official decisions, and you're going to do undo. And what that's going to do is it's going to make everything on his screen, George's screen, look just like the screens of whoever updated it last. And that's the way that everybody can see when or what the decisions are, the last updated official decisions. Once you do this update official decisions, if you guys as a team is happy with your decisions, then you're done until I process it. Then once I process it, you'll go through it all again. Alright. So that we've gone over coach, we've gone over file, the undo. If the team makes 2 or 3 different official decisions and things just get so much that you just want to start all over, everything's just not working out, just undo the started round. And it's going to reset everything exactly the way it was when the round started. Alright. Then you go in and make all your decisions again. Now the reports, all this is the fast track report. Alright. So it's the fast track report from the previous round. So I'm in round 1 right now. And so therefore if I go down through this report, it's going to be the fast track report for round 0. Now if you've got this report printed out, which I would recommend you do, then the fast track of the previous round, then you don't even really need this tab. But it's there in case you want to look at it real time. Alright, I said I was going to go back to the coach. So let's go under R&D. If I click on coach under R&D, I'm just going to get a tutorial for R&D. Alright. If I go under decisions for finance, I'm going to get a coach for finance. So whatever screen you're on, it's going to give you a coach that kind of gives you an overview. Another help that you can get, let's say that you don't really understand what is it telling me on my last cash positions for December 31st, 2015. You just click the information button, and it's going to give you a little bit more background on what's going on. Okay, anything that you see that's got that, that's got this informational button, you can click on it, and it's going to give you more information to help you understand what you're entering. And you can do this on even the statements. If you're not for sure what direct labor is, click on it and it's going to tell you. Alright. If you're not sure what this contribution margin means, it's going to tell you. So you've got a lot of help information here to help you get through here. You've got the support and help at the beginning before you even get in here. You've got the help menu, you've got the coach, and then you have these informational buttons that's going to help you out. Alright, hopefully that helps you. If you have any questions on this, how to view another team member's, what does official decisions mean, updating them, those type of things, then please let me know.